Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Heart and Soul. And today we are speaking about affirmations, and they are so powerful and amazing. Welcome, Janet.
Morning, Caroline. Absolutely excited about this topic. Affirmations. They are just, as Caroline says, a very powerful tool, but very simple to use and to work with. Do you have an affirmation, or do you want to explain what an affirmation is?
I mean, my favorite affirmation is I am love. You can expand it to I am lovable, I am worthy of love, I am safe being loved, all those kind of affirmations. So an affirmation is a I am statement. It's positive. It doesn't have I am not, kind of. And it's very powerful because this I am energy is sort of, truly speaking to our soul, core, heart. And I learned about affirmation from Louise Hay, and of course, Wayne Dyer was great about this too. So what's your favorite one? And maybe you have a gorgeous explanation of affirmations or definition.
Well, for me, I find, like you, affirmations along my healing journey, and it was through Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life. And someone had recommended it to me, and I kind of went, okay. And I sort of looked at it and I thought, oh, but it actually sat for quite a while before I actually read it. And then I thought, oh, but this is like such a simple thing that you can do, is to use these statements. And you used to think, how does it work? Well, it has been, because I've done NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and part of that is about mindset and about changing and shifting your mindset from negative to more positive, more supporting, more resilient mind. And affirmations are a powerful tool and simple tool to do that. And what they do is rewire your brain. They create new neural pathways. If you want to read up more about that, I'm going to share my blog with you that has a little bit a link with some studies that have proven that they are effective in rewiring your brain. So when I kind of learned all of that, when I started using them and started seeing the effect, and I, like you, I love the I am one, which is associated with the root chakra. Like I am stable, I am strong, I am capable. These were all things to me that I needed to do because I was feeling so lost. And these were like the tree, putting your roots down, your root chakra, building that, planting yourself down. And these, I think I've given myself I did some cards, printed them out, and I had 3 on that card that I would then take out and read to myself, or say out, if there was no one around, I would say them out loud to myself. And they started to plant that seed of truth that, yes, I am capable of doing things. Yes, I am strong. Yes, I can do all of these things. And I have also a mantra, because that's sort of a little bit of similar, is I can and I will.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah. And also for me, it was one very powerful one out of a Louise Hay book, I think, Heal Your Heart, it was. And it says, I accept you fully. And then you can include your name. And for me, when I said that out loud, I thought, I accept you fully, Caroline. It was just like, oh, I was waiting to hear that for all my life. And they are so amazing, and especially spoken out loud, because we need to hear that. And and another one I'll do in front of the mirror. I mean, mirror work, when you look yourself in the eye, and then I say, I love you, Caroline. And that's very powerful, because then you even get the smile and the I sort of, oh, and I love affirmations. And some people say they're not effective or they only work when you believe in them. But what do you say to that?
I think you have to choose an affirmation that there's something that you want tailor change. So you have to find the right statement, but one that you can connect with, because I think that energetic connection then creates that bond that you're connected with. It is going to work, as you say, because I've had, some affirmations I've read in places like, maybe it's I am beautiful. And I really find that one hard for me to connect with. And I know some people that do. So find one that you feel you can connect with, and then that energetic connection really helps to make that change. Because if you're just saying it and there's nothing in it, it's not going to work. Mm-hmm. So another one that it took me a while to be able to use was I am worthy. That was one I struggled with because my own self-esteem was so damaged, so low, that even to say that out loud to myself, I just couldn't connect with it. And then it was sort of, as I started that sort of more working with the root chakra and making that sort of that stability, then I could move into that sort of, I am worthy. Mm-hmm. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of a good life. I am worthy of beautiful things. And when I mean that, I mean like sort of enjoying nature and things like that. And another one is, I am wealthy. Again, that triggered me for a long time because I associate in my mind, it was wealth was about money. And when I have that sort of money is the root of all evil kind of ingrained in me. And I had real difficulties with that one. And then I said, no, it's wealth is about the abundance of what we have in our lives. And once I connected with that energetic, then that really started to make a difference. What about you, Caroline? Has there been anything that you've had to work with affirmations?
Yeah, like you, I sort of rephrase that. Like, for example, if I am beautiful, sort of, just doesn't feel right or whatever is coming up, then you can say, I am a beautiful soul. And that then was really easy because, or I have a beautiful heart. We can sort of rephrase it gently so it really resonates. Yes. And then we can grow into this like abundance, abundance in all area, like health and friends and, all these kind of things and nature. It's really, really important that the affirmation is sort of something, we say these things and then we can sort of raise the vibration up here. And so it resonates, it's on the equal sort of spectrum. And if we don't believe it, it's sort of, then we have the little but.
Yes.
And then of course it's not working. Sometimes it's really good to listen to affirmations, like on a audio, yes, something, or even speak them on your phone. Sometimes I have a couple of, I speak up and then I listen to them. It's also nice to share it this way and hear it from your own voice. But they're quite powerful that you I always feel them in my body, sort of, it resonates. And I love that.
Sorry, that's my puppy.
Your puppy is so beautiful. And it's also, I think it's about realizing when we talk negatively to ourselves, and then sort of say, clear, and then use an affirmation on top of that. And like you said, when I'm going like, oh, I have a big belly, or I am fat, or whatever, you say to yourself, and then you can't say, oh, I'm beautiful, I'm thin, that just doesn't work. But then we can say, I'm a beautiful soul and my body is helping me. I am grateful for my body. Things like these, then just adjust those affirmations so they're truly resonating and lifting you up. And it's especially, it's so being aware of your self-talk is key, but just gently observe and then sort of switch it around and use a positive affirmation on top of that while clearing all the others out.
Absolutely. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I remember in the past people saying to me, because I've suffered with depression, and it's not that easy when people say, oh, just think of something more positive. You can't just, anyways who will understand this, you can't just turn it off. But what you can start to do is introduce, as you said, very gently, a statement, and it's a positive intention, but one that you can believe in. So it's shifting those mindsets, it's shifting that negativity, it's also shifting that belief pattern as well, and just starting to gently probe and plant that seed. And I think absolutely you're right, because I've read books and oh, sorry, I don't know why she's barking so much this morning. Anyway, she, you know, to me, it was like if somebody just said, oh, just change your mind. You've just got to change your mind. That just made matters worse. And then even sort of like reading some books were very, as you say, very like almost like the masculine energy. Do this, do this, do this, do this, say this, do this for 30 days. And it just, that didn't work with me. That just did not resonate with me at all. In fact, it actually, I think, sort of was making things even worse, because then I was feeling I can't even do this that is supposed to help me, and I can't do it. Whereas when you sort of, and I know you do this with your clients as well, Caroline, it's about finding a statement that connects and gently, like nurturing. And it is that sort of nurturing, sort of to shift gently, just start that small little gentle shift from one to the other. And I think that's important. And it is about finding another statement, or I know the affirmation that comes up a lot is I am enough. And again, that was a little bit of a trigger one for me, because you sort of like, when your self-esteem is so low, you're not feeling worthy, you're not feeling you are enough, because you're feeling you're sort of like so damaged and you just don't understand. And that one took me a while to kind of take that on board. But I say it's kind of like, I am enough, I am kind and compassionate. And I think sort of by adding that bit on made me sort of like, okay, yes, I am that. So the enough part is so it is about working with them as an individual and finding the ones that really,
excuse me, I didn't
sorry,
want to
go ahead.
but being playful,
Playful.
not, and like you said, if you're depressed or burned out, you're already feeling like everything is too much and you're not good enough, you can't deal with anything, you're a complete failure, and then you have to do 30 things or 30 days, and it's like much. So it's that gentleness. And another one that I love, that because I used to be a perfectionist, and so I was saying things like, I am perfectly imperfect, or imperfectly perfect, or I am only human. And that was such a relief, because I felt I held myself to such a high standard. And then I said, I'm only human, I am human. And it sort of helped me to relax and say, okay, good. And there are good things and not yet so good things about me, or the things I love. And like I said, so I am lovable, just the way I am. And that was sort of something, from the childhood, when you had to be the good girl, or, bring home good grades from school to be acknowledged. It's really something that we feel like, oh, I have to deserve love. I have to prove myself to be lovable. And saying I am lovable just the way I am is sort of like, oh, okay, I don't have to do anything. Don't I have to prove myself? And it gives that, that high achievement a bit more reality. And I think that's beautiful. Or something I used to say to myself is, I'm a beautiful flower among beautiful flowers, or I'm a unique flower, sort of like everybody's. Because I used to compare myself to others as, oh, I do this. And so it's truly important we play with those affirmations and use them lightly, with a light energy, and not add another 5 things to your daily chores, but be playful. And I love that you put them on cards and then you sort of took one out. You can even create like an oracle card deck, and then pick one out, and it's I think it's really, I think that playfulness comes up, and it opens our heart, our system for the good in life, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I don't know why on earth she's Bailey, come. I don't know why on earth she's barking, because normally she's very good. She's finding her voice, I think.
She wants to be on the Heart and Soul show too.
I think so. Oh, she definitely, whenever we're out for walks, she'll brighten up people's day, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely the affirmations. And as you sort of say, even, as Louise Hay said about doing the mirror work, if you can get to the point where you're saying it to yourself, that's it. That intensifies the experience, doesn't it? I mean, even I put it on Post-it notes on my mirror as well to remind me, so that you can do that. I really don't know. Hold on, I'll get her something here she's for some reason not liking something.
And just share with us, dear watchers or listeners, what's your favorite affirmation, or whether you've used affirmations before, how they've helped you. And always love to hear from you. You can use Post-it notes, you can write them down, you can speak them up, you can share them in front of the mirror, and be playful and create your own. I think sometimes we want to follow a scripture or something, and just be playful. You can just say, it's a sunny day, my heart is wide open, or I am letting in sunshine.
Oh, I love that one. I love that one.
It's all these kind of things we can create, and also be grateful for, things like a gorgeous dog,
Oh, we'll get some cuddles later on. Yeah, but definitely they are very simple, effective tools to help you move from negativity to positivity, just planting that seed and nurturing it and growing it. Very effective tools. And I mean, one I'm using at the moment, because I am writing and things, is I'm a powerful creator.
I love that.
So yes. Mm-hmm. And I'm also trying to be I'm a powerful and lovable dog mummy.
I'm an understanding dog mummy, yes.
Understanding. Yeah, I have to see what nerve she is barking at, because normally she's very placid and I can't see what's annoying her, but obviously something. Mm-hmm. So we'll check her out. Mm-hmm. But definitely affirmations are very, very powerful. Very powerful.
Yeah, they are, and it's really good. So use them, play with them, and be creative.
Absolutely.
Have fun. I think that's the really important part, fun. And gently switch from a more negative to a more open, because affirmations open us, open our hearts and help us connect to our beautiful soul, and we feel more aligned and more alive. And next, or is there anything else you love to share, Janet?
No, I think we've pretty much covered the affirmations.
Good,
And
good.
yeah, definitely check them out.
We're gonna share about next episode is about mind, body, heart, and soul. So how they're all interconnected and all these kind of topics. So truly love to be with you as always. And thank you so much for being here. And thank you, Janet, for sharing your insights.
And thank you for being tolerant with Bailey, who I think just wanted to take part too.
Definitely. So thank you.
Thank you.